Hey guys, it's Kendra. Today I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial for you. Not a makeup tutorial, I don't wanna call it that. Just to get ready with me. I've had some of you ask for just what I've been doing for my makeup lately. It has not changed a bit. I've been doing the same makeup with the same products for honestly this entire year. So I do not stray from anything. I use the same stuff. I'm gonna show you my makeup. I'm gonna pull you down so you can see my makeup right now. It's so streamlined. I keep all of my makeup here. I have like my mascaras and liners here, all of my brushes. These are all of the type of, compacts. Back here I have just some more face products and then smaller items back there. So that is the extent of my makeup collection. I have a few backup things down below, but this is pretty much it. So we're gonna do my makeup from start to finish. I'm gonna now rewind and go back to a clean face. All right, so first for foundation, I've been using the same thing for like the past month. I'm trying to use up all of my stuff. So this is the Tarte, it's called Found Sealer. I didn't even know that. Is it supposed to be like a foundation and a concealer in one? It is a little heavy, which is why I mixed it with this. This is the Wander Beauty Hidden Glow Brightening Cream, and I pump just a little bit of this onto a flat top kabuki. I feel like I haven't said that in 5 years. Oh my gosh, I've done a makeup video in so long. I just dab a little bit all over my face. I do have 2 pimples right now that are like drying up. So they're in like the scab phase. So I'll show how I cover those up. So I was using the Tarte Tinted Moisturizer and I really liked it. But I know I mentioned in my empties, I'm trying to use very clean products. Like as I'm using stuff up, I want to repurchase products that are just much better ingredient wise. I know like Tarte claims to be, they're more of like a greenwashed brand, so they are free of some things, but I'd rather use like the best of the best. So I have been looking on the detox market and they have amazing brands there. So I'm either going to buy a foundation slash tinted moisturizer from Ilia Beauty or Sappho, because I used to use the Sappho foundation a long time ago, like back when I lived in Seattle. Okay, that looks pretty good actually. But I'm just trying to use my stuff up. I'm trying not to just buy stuff when I don't truly need it. And then I go in with a little concealer. I've been using this from Well People. I actually found this at Target. They carry this, which is really nice. And so with concealer, I've been using just the same one for every area of my face rather than having like a separate one for under eyes, separate one for blemishes, which is what I used to do. We've streamlined the process. And then I used to always do like a huge thing under my eyes. Now I literally just take it wherever it's darker on your eyes, you should put your concealer. So I don't get dark under eye circles. I only get a little darkness right on the inner part because my eyes are pretty deep. Like they're, like the sockets are deep. So it creates a little bit of a shadow right on the inner part of my eye. So I just take a little bit right there and that's all I do. I really don't use much under my eyes anymore. I just don't need it. And then I'll take a little bit of this on any blemishes. I should just use this. So I have one right here and I just kind of pat that in with my finger because I do feel like it helps to warm up the product and melt that into your skin instead of using a brush. And down here. There's another concealer I wanted to get from, I'm trying to think what what was the brand? It was on the detox market, but I can't think of it. It's in a little pot form. Okay, that is fine for me. And then I do like to set a little bit with some powder. So right now I have this one from Urban Decay, but whatever you have, just a light powder. It can be translucent. It can be like a loose foundation, but I like to kind of lock in the areas that tend to get slightly greasy. It feels really early right now to be filming and talking a lot. And then I press this into my inner eyes and under, again, just to kind of set that. And I forgot to use, let me show you what I've been using on my lids. Sometimes I go all the way around with my concealer, but that can tend to look just kind of fake. I need chapstick. So this is from Perricone MD. It's a no eyeshadow, and it's this little doe foot applicator. And it just makes your eyelid area look a little bit more even and less blotchy. It also helps any eyeshadow adhere to it. And you know when you have concealer like all around your eye, it just looks, it doesn't look natural because it's all so one tone. So this kind of helps to break it up, and I really like it. It's very lightweight, and it just adds like that, again, that no makeup look. So next I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. I've been using the Cover FX bronzer. It's the Sun-Kissed Bronze, and I use the shimmer side actually, which is crazy. Back in the day, I always would use matte bronzer, but lately I feel like it looks too heavy. The shimmer, it's not, I don't even think I'd call it shimmer. It's more of like a glisten, like a glow. It's not glitter particles or anything, but it just blends a lot nicer into my skin rather than when I use the matte one, I feel like it can look a little chalky. So I just take this all the way around my face. And I'm doing this hyper speed because I want to show you how fast I typically do my makeup every day. Or I don't put makeup on every day, but when I do my makeup, I do it as fast as I possibly can. So I don't really do much different anymore. I just keep it the same. So it's less to think about, less decisions to make. And I know what's gonna look good, and I just stick with that. So I do focus a little bit more in my cheekbones. Also, I noticed once I dyed my hair a little bit darker, my face can take a little bit more makeup. I feel like whenever I'm more blonde, I do a lighter makeup look, and when I'm darker, I tend to do a little heavier makeup. I feel like it looks better. Okay, so once I'm bronzed, I am going to take a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I use the matte side of this, and I pop this on my lid. And you'll notice I'm gonna look slightly crazy until I do my eyebrows, but I do those last because when I'm doing my bronzer and everything, it would just kind of mess it up. So it's like the last step. Well, mascara is the last step, but for this, I just put it in the crease. I have pretty big lids, so obviously it's different for everybody, but I put it in the crease and then I just blend away. And lately, this is all I've been using for eyeshadow. I probably don't even need to own eyeshadow anymore because I use this so often, and sometimes I'll even do blush in the, I'll show you, in the crease too to give it a little bit more dimension. I truly have just one eyeshadow palette now. It's really crazy like how your makeup taste shifts over time. I have the Naked Reloaded palette. I really do like this a lot. I like this peachy tone one, but it's like my blush. So this is from Cover FX too. I have this and it's in the soft peach color. So sometimes I take that matte shade and I put it right at the like height of my bone right there, like right in the socket. And it just adds like a soft, pretty kind of feminine look, and it warms up the eye. I'm also gonna take a blush brush and use the shimmer side of this. Again, it's not really shimmery, it's just, it gives you a little bit of a sheen. Oops, that's the wrong side. Sometimes I do kind of mix the two together, and I just bring that to my cheeks. And sometimes I take my foundation brush and just kind of press it all in so it just melds into your skin a little bit more. Okay, moving on to eyebrows, yay! Okay, so I have been using, I'm gonna put a little, I don't even have any chapstick around, so I'm gonna hit a little of this on. So I have been using this for eternity. It's the Butter London eyeshadow palette, but I just used this one for my brows. I really just need to get a single shadow, like a MAC shadow. I just have a black one of MAC now for liner. But I need to get one for my brows because I hate having to take this whole palette with me whenever I go anywhere. It seems excessive. So that pimple didn't really cover well, did it? But if any of you guys have a recommendation for a good brown, matte brown from MAC, or it doesn't have to be MAC, but this color is just so good. So I want it to be like a warmer chocolatey tone, but not pull orange on my eyebrows, because sometimes it can pull orange and it just looks off. But this color has worked for every shade of hair I've had. It's honestly crazy. I love it so much. And you can't buy it as a single eyeshadow. It just comes in the palette. So that is why I have been using it so much. Okay, I'm just filling these in. And I just use eyeshadow for my eyebrows. That's all I have been using. I used to use a eyebrow gel to set them in place, and then I used it up and haven't repurchased one. But guys, my makeup has just been so simple lately. It's nothing crazy. The only thing that really ever changes with my makeup is if I do different eyeliner. So sometimes I'll just do nothing. Sometimes I'll do a pencil liner on my inner rim, and then other times I'll do liquid. So I will do, actually I don't want to do liquid today. I'll just do a little bit of pencil on my waterline. Okay, we're getting there. Eyebrows probably take me the longest out of anything. Sometimes I dye them. I use like the mustache, the men's mustache tint. I mean, eyebrows make the biggest difference in the entire world. It's crazy. So when this video goes up, Christmas will probably be over. I think I'm gonna post this on Tuesday. So I'm filming this on Monday. It's a week, not a week before Christmas. Christmas is in 5 days, and I am so excited. The girls are at such a fun age right now. I love it so much. Owen still doesn't truly know what's going on, you know, but he's still gonna have a really fun time. And he's gonna like all of his little presents that I got him, so I'm very excited. All right, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. I'll get back to you when the brows are done. Last is mascara, but before I do that, I always just spray my face with a mist so that it looks a little bit dewy and it takes that powdery look away. Spray. I like the Fresh spray. I'll link that one down below. This one is from Derma E. It's the mood enhancing mist. So any type of like facial mist. I also just have aloe vera. This is the George's aloe vera. This is super hydrating, and it, again, just takes that cakiness away. Okay, so I always use a primer now for my lashes. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous, and I just can't get away from my Benefit Roller Lash. I ended up buying 2 more there on sale for $10 each, so I love that. I also really have been liking the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I used to hate it. I don't know why I like it more now. Ow, I just poked my eye. But it's really good. Oh my gosh, my eyes are gonna get so watery now. Woo, and bloodshot. Oh gosh. Okay, I need to slow down. I'm like jittery. I've had coffee and a sip of water and no food. It's one of those mornings. Okay, so I have been doing the Too Faced one first because it's a natural bristle brush and it tends to give more volume. And then the roller lash is more of a separating, lengthening one. So I like to use that after to really pull my lashes up. It helps to lengthen them. This is really good though. I go really low, my lashes like right at the base. So I tend to do like a few coats. So I'll put on that and then wait a sec and then go in with my roller lash. But I mean, before I bought the roller lash again, I just used the Too Faced one and it was fine. But this one does just lengthen them a lot more and you can really like perfect your lashes and like place them wherever you want. It's very, I just do a little bit like that. So not a ton of that one. But I do like the Too Faced one for my lower lashes. It's just fluffy. My lashes have been pretty good. My lashes are always the best when I use coconut oil for my makeup remover. I know not everybody can use coconut oil on their face because sometimes it makes you break out, but whenever I use it to take off my makeup, my lashes grow so much. Putting a little bit of this down below. Then I'm gonna take a little liner, whoops, just so you can see when I'm doing liner what I do. I've been using this for so long. I love this shade. It's the Urban Decay in the color Lucky, and it's just this really nice, like metallic copper color. It's so pretty. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I'm just gonna put it on right here. I just put it on the waterline, but it's a lot different than doing a black. It's softer and the black just looks a lot more harsh. I actually used black yesterday and I could totally notice a difference. So I just put a little bit right there. And then the other thing I do sometimes, if I feel like it's too heavy on the bottom as far as liner goes, is I take an eyeliner brush and just some matte black eyeshadow, and I just pat a little bit of this right on the outer half of my lid, like right here. Kind of finishes your look without it being like a full liquid liner, and it's easier. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to deal with liquid liner. However, I have the Urban Decay liquid and I'm really liking it. It's super good. Just like that. So kind of just like lengthens your eyes. That is what I've been doing. And then I probably will do a little bit of dry shampoo. I'm rushing because I need to go to Trader Joe's. So just do a little bit of dry shampoo. My roots, this is the Briogeo scalp one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my God. Okay, that was a lot. Usually though, I'll like straighten my hair or curl it and then it's good for a while. Okay, let me brush that out. This is how you get ready when you're a mom, I feel like. It's like no time to spare. Okay. The only thing I want to do is just take a little bit of my powder, my finger, and just kind of dot right on top of that pimple. And then just kind of press it around. And sometimes, after you add a little powder, like to a blemish, I take some bronzer and put it right on top because it can look too white, you know? Because you already did your bronze. Okay. All right, and we are done. So, oh, the last thing that I do sometimes is curl my lashes. I actually like to wait until they've dried a little bit more, but I know most people curl them before they do mascara, and that's probably what you should do. I have never in my life done that though. This works so much better. You have to just be careful because you don't want to pull your lashes out. That's why you want to wait till they're really dry. If they're still like soggy, not soggy, that's gross. If they're still wet from doing your mascara, it's just gonna clump together and be a huge mess. So wait till they're really dry and then you can curl them, but it does make a difference when you curl. So that is my quick mom makeup that I've been doing for literally the past year, I would say. I'm gonna chug my cup of coffee and head to Trader Joe's, but I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Thanks for spending some time with me, and I will talk to you very soon.